Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Matilda, a tier 4 British medium tank. It's located on the north spawn of Minsk and it's under the command of D-Tronics UK of REBRN. Game started. Well, he's armed with the 2-pounder gun. I can tell that he's got the Little John adapter at the end of his barrel. That little thing actually squeezes the shell, makes it slightly smaller caliber, but it's able to go at a much higher velocity because it's squeezed, and that means that this shell can penetrate even some of the most highly armoured heavy tanks. And you can see that it's caliber 40mm, that's a 2-pounder, 55 alpha, but it does 121mm of armour with standard shells, and that goes up to 145mm with the APCR. Well, he's got his first shots on the enemy. As it looks, he gets a hit. Goes for Panzer IIIe. And again. So keep those shells pumping in. Just firing standard ammo for the moment. Another critical hit. I think he tracked the guy. Now, if he doesn't repair his tracks, he's waiting for his tracks to repair, and he might be able to take him out, and he does. He's got his first kill. It's a long range he's firing over now, but that T116 is moving about quite a lot, so he's decided not to fire at them and pull away. One of the things with the Matilda though is that you have this tendency to stay motionless whilst you're actually shooting at all the targets around you, the massive number of targets, and as a consequence sometimes you can end up actually getting tunnel visioned and not realise what's going on around you. We've got a Panzer B2 there, and he's penetrating the side of that vehicle with just standard ammo. Looks like he's tracked. And these shells, each time they're going in, they're tracking him again. And oh, he's managed to fix his tracks, now he's moving. And he just got clobbered by a BT7 Art. But it's only 3 hit points because he fired an HE round, and of course that's what the BT7 Art tends to do, fire HE. Well, D-Tronics is not going to stay where he is. He's actually crossing the centre line into enemy territory. And this way he's going to get shots on some of those enemy tanks that he can see further up in the field over there near the circus. In fact, he's not even going to stick around in this area. He's actually going straight after the enemy in this corner. And there's that enemy B. Oh, it's a B1. And he set him alight. And he's burning. Just keep those shells going through the track wheel. And just keep them pumping in, and the guy won't be able to move. He's not firing them on the track wheel now. That guy might be able to fix his tracks. Oh no, he can't. But the BT7 Art, well actually a T40 gets a direct hit on him, but he's now tearing this BT7 Art to pieces. Lost his driver, and a much bigger hit from that T40. He needs to take that guy out quick. Oh, missed that one. And the guy is killed, but it's actually Armada 38T who gets the kill on that one. So he's got 2 kills so far. Oh, there's an opponent he has to take down. That's the Pack 40. He doesn't get the kill on that one either, because that goes to our Panzer B2. There's still a large number, well, there's still 3 enemy tanks out there. There's one of them, the Panzer IIIJ, is actually the other side of the bridge. D-Tronics, you can't hit him from here. You have to get closer. But that guy is a lot closer. He's actually just in the river walk, or is it the promenade next to the river. I think that D-Tronics is going to have to go through the little tunnel to get to that Panzer IIIJ and the Hetzer, which are the last 2 enemy tanks. Unfortunately, it looks like this Chi-Ha is using the tunnel for cover, and so we might have a bit of a problem here when he gets up. Oh, okay, he's through, but the Panzer IIIJ is taken out of the game. So where is that Hetzer? Well, he's getting elevation to actually spot for the Hetzer, but he might not be within view range. We'll have to see. The Chi-Ha just kept going along the river walk. Yeah, there's It's a ridge line over there. In fact, actually, I think it's elevation just on the path near the fountain. There's the Hetzer, and he's the other side of that elevation. So if he's going to get shots on that guy, he needs to move. Although it appears this guy... Oh, there he is. Oh, he stopped in the water. Now, he's not going to drown because D-Tronics is going to take him out, and that's the end of the game. So, a fairly quick game there in the Matilda. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. If they will come. Yes, here they are. Okay, second class tanker for D-Tronics in the Matilda. It's the first time he's had a second class tanker in this one. He got a sharpshooter for getting 10 or more consecutive hits on the enemy, a fire effect for doing more damage than the hit points through his own vehicle, a master gunner for getting at least 5 armor penetrating hits in a row, and also a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 11 in this one. He also picked up the high caliber because he did the most damage in that battle overall, and his win rate from the battle was 7,689. Well, this is not unusual for a Matilda because Matildas are one of those tanks that can fire and hit a lot of enemy, and they're pretty tough as well. Fairly thick armor, which makes it difficult for people to take them down, but they can be taken down under the right circumstances with the right guns. Let's have a look at the team scores. There he is, right at the top of the table with 1,703 hit points of damage. The next high scorer was that Panther 3J, the one he narrowly missed getting a kill on, or he fired 3 shots into, and he was the other side of the bridge. 1,612 hit points of damage to him, and the next highest after him was the Hetzer with 1,016. Now, he did get that kill. When it came to kills, he had 3, the BT7 Art had 3, the Panzer B2 had 3, but the high scorer was in fact the Panzer 3J. He got a Top Gun with 6 kills. And when it came to base XP, it was actually the Panzer B2 did the best with 844 base experience points, and D-Tronics picked up 738, as did the other Panzer B2. He fired 52 rounds in that game, got 37 direct hits, 31 penetrations, no splash of course because there's no HE ammo on the Matilda with the 2-pounder. 1,703 hit points of damage, of which 431 were at more than 300 meters. He received 6 hits from the enemy. 3 of them were non-penetrations and 3 hits by way of splash damage. Those were the shots from the T40 and the BT7R. 1 shot from the BT7 Art did do quite a lot of damage, but it was actually the damage from the T40 that was the biggest. And yes, he was lucky that he didn't get hit by one of those again. 165 hit points of damage blocked by armor. He damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 3, and did 102 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he earned 28,658 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply took away 26,446 credits. He received 1,107 XP times 2 for the first victory, 2,214 for completing the mission and events, and took away 4,428 experience points altogether. And that game only lasted 5 minutes 14 seconds. Yes, games in the Matilda can go very quickly, even though the tank does not go very quickly at all. In fact, it's a very slow tank, but it's very furious with the enemy. Whenever you come across them, 1 shell every 2 seconds is enough to bring them to their knees. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel please, and thanks for watching.